Why men will never go to singles events again, from Alpha Male. Path of progress, boys. Let's get into it.
We're going to singles mixer night, and this
as a pair.
As a pair. And these are our predictions.
Someone is going to make a pickup line about the Canadian wildfire. Air quality. Hey girl, is you a Canadian wildfire? Because you take my breath away.
Predicts that about 5 to 10 guys are going to ask for Snapchat and or Instagram.
I predict that someone's gonna ask us if we're sisters because they don't have a better pickup line, even though we look nothing alike.
I predict that at least 2 guys are gonna pretend that they're Swifties, but then they're gonna say that their favorite song is Love Story, so then I'll just know that they're doing it just because they think I'm cute.
How dare they?
Here's my prediction, okay? I'm viewing 10 years into the future, and I smell cat pee and cat food. I'm sensing that you're going to get with so many guys, but every single time you find a good one, you get the tiniest ick over every single tiny thing. You saw one guy that drank from a straw one time and you dumped him. I'm having revelations.
I'm going to a singles event tomorrow night, and I'm nervous.
I think people meet at meetups more often than people meet at singles events because of the way the thing is structured.
Hi, I'm 23 and I've never had a boyfriend.
Okay, I turned 40 this year, and I've never been in love. I've never been in a...
I would love if we could be honest and rebrand singles events as The Truth, which is a perfect place to meet your brand new platonic best friend. Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events. Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
So I have to cancel the singles event that I planned to be on my farm this weekend. Y'all know I'm an event planner, and I have a fish farm, and I advertised a fishing for love event where singles could come here and fish and have dinner and meet each other in person, not on a dating app. And 5 women RSVP'd yes, and 1 man. And even the 1 man that did RSVP did it through one of the ladies. Now, I did all of my marketing specifically towards men because I knew that the women would RSVP. I promoted the event on 45 different Facebook groups specifically about hunting, fishing, camping, country life, and all local to my area. I know that my post reached over 12,000 people specific to the age group, the gender, and the interests that I just described. And yet, no man RSVP.
Let's just be real about this, okay? You need to think about the kind of people that would even go to a singles event like this, and especially for the women. I haven't even watched this video, but I can basically guarantee you every single one of them that we're going to see is like 30 plus, 35 plus, and men around this age range of, 30 to 35. All of them have basically settled down already, or they're hitting their dating peak, where they're just getting so many options, they don't even have to go out there like that and find a singles event.
If you want to attend our first singles event, here are the details. Our first event will be a week from today, February 8th, and it starts at 7 p.m. If you'd like to attend, download the Thursday app. You can get a ticket, RSVP through there. You don't actually have to match with anybody on the app in order to show up. Come alone, bring a friend, whatever feels good for you. Just come and be prepared to be social.
Homie, what? This one, it points something out that's actually pretty on point. It's like, again, the women that need to go to singles events. Why are you in a position where you have to go to a singles event? Everyone knows that women today basically have endless options, all right? If they're having to go out of their way to find a new dating pool of men and they haven't been able to find a man, that's the red flag in itself, bro. Okay, maybe it's not an all the way red flag. Maybe it's more like an orange flag, okay?
The more and more dates I go on with people, I realize how comfortable I am being single. I
have fun being alone.
Do not need a man. It's a want. And I don't even know if I want one anymore.
Get a cat.
Are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird. Because what exactly is there for men to be obsessed with in today's world? Women have left no room for imagination, none whatsoever. It's like your sense of entitlement is out of control. Your expectations are unrealistic. Y'all walk around showing your bodies half dressed, half exposed 24/7, out smoking, drinking, partying 24/7, on the scene 24/7. A lot of y'all are not even coming with nothing to the table because you're too busy with your hand out trying to see what man got the next bag so he can sponsor your lifestyle to make you look like you're living a lifestyle to post on the internet. It's like a lot of y'all don't have common sense. A lot of y'all don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all don't have no originality about yourselves. Everybody is getting the same body. Everybody is getting the same hairstyle. Everybody looks the exact same. And it's like y'all get that confused. Oh, well, men like that. No, men will fuck that. But men are not wiping that and they're not cuffing that. And I think y'all are starting to realize that. And then the first thing y'all want to say is, oh, well, they're gay, they're sassy. No, they're not. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. And if y'all are here to give them free looks and free everything they ain't got to work for, why would they? But they're never going to take you serious. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with and y'all can't face that fact. Men love women that are exclusive.
Not missing at all.
Women that are put up. Women that every man can say he had.
Since women in general are quite adverse to the idea of accountability, you know, it's like water and oil, they'll never end up pointing the finger at themselves. They'll never say, well, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? They'll always project it outwards and say, oh no, all of the men are trash. And I actually want to be fair, because a lot of the men today, let's be real, a lot of them are simps. No balls, no testosterone, so there is actually a point to be made there. But everyone should be taking accountability for their own lives and trying to better themselves, instead of always looking outward and saying, oh no, the world is against me. I'm the victim, poor me. I'm perfect, but just all these awful things keep happening to me. No, you take control of your own life. Wherever you are in life, it's your fault, good or bad.
Back in the days, most of the time, you would wait for someone to make the first move. It might be on the first date, it might be the third date, whatever. It could be the man, it could be the woman. But now, all my friends have noticed that the man has stopped making the first move. All my girlfriends are like, they're waiting, it's the third date, fourth date, a week later, he hasn't gone in for the kiss, he doesn't do any touching or anything, and I've asked my dude friends that are single, and they were like, you don't know where a woman's gonna go with that story, and I ain't touching nobody. And it sucks, because the Me Too movement is so strong and so powerful for the people that need it, but it shouldn't ruin the maturity that we should have within intimacy and relationships.
You can thank Me Too for that. You can thank TikTok. You can thank social media in general. How much of the content that women consume today is just purely anti-men in general? All of these tiny stories about guys losing their jobs because they looked at a woman a little bit weird. You know, I'm a proponent of this. I think you should be straightforward. You should make the first move and things like that. But I completely understand why guys aren't making the first move and they're just like, nah, if you don't want me to approach, I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm not even going to look at you. I get it, dude. But a lot of this stuff is just in the Western world, all right? It's in America, it's in the UK, some parts of Europe definitely, but that's why you have to travel, bro. That's why you have to get out. Eastern Europe, Philippines, just the more traditional countries. You don't have to deal with the BS like this. You go there and you find good women.
To be honest, I'd rather just be a little lonelier than deal with all the hassle of dating. I'm really not in a place emotionally and financially where I can deal with sorting through a bunch of misses to find a missus. Nowadays with dating apps, there's always something new and more exciting just around the corner. So many women I've dated have abruptly broken things off because they found something more exciting. Dating is like taking on a part-time job. I don't have the time or the energy. I'm sure all of you can relate to that. Social media, Hollywood, and porn have really altered the expectations of the general public across the board when looking for a mate. It's actually really messed up psychologically when a person thinks about it. Specifically, unrealistic expectations are held by people who conveniently hold themselves to extremely low standards but feel entitled to the best. More specifically, unrealistic expectations are held by people who act like victims when they're confronted with equally high expectations.
Many modern women are rewarded by society for their bad behavior, act like entitled, selfish princesses, are high maintenance but low reward, lack any sense of accountability, and a lot are feminists but not feminine. The worst part is they're all delusional about their true relationship market value. Of course, the real true keepers out there, they're hard to find, rare, and even harder to get. There's a lot of competition for them. It's no wonder men are choosing to stay single. But is staying single the best option for you?
Because a lot of women, they really can. They can use their youth and their beauty to get what they want. In the age of social media, you can reach out to anyone basically across the world. And if you're an attractive young woman, you actually have a chance of them replying back to you. And they have that opportunity to get that value from that person, whatever it is. But this value only lasts for so long. In the long term, if you do not utilize this super powerful youth and beauty that you had, the rest of your life can be messed up. So that's what you have today. You have a lot of our young, youthful women just going after these short hits of dopamine. Oh, you want to fly me out to Dubai? And they just keep using that value that they have to get these short-term dopamine hits. And then by 30, maybe she can push it to 35 if she's really beautiful. All of those options just, boom, disappear off the table. And genuinely, you will be alone for the rest of your life. Statistically, that is true. Or I think it's after 35, your odds of getting married, they're like 10% or something like that. So that's what we have, a few generations of women that have just completely wasted their value.
I can't see one single positive argument for staying single today. We're having a cigar the other day with this guy when we did the live podcast. He's 35 years old, makes millions, but he doesn't want to get married. So it's too risky getting married today. I said, it's too risky getting married today. I said, man, it's too risky staying single today. Like, what do you think life is all about? Pulling up to a restaurant in a Rolls Royce? For what? Who cares? Those people that say what a nice car don't give a shit about you. Everything about life is investing in things that outlive you. Man wants to live forever, but we're not going to. The only way you're going to get a glimpse of living forever is by what you build. You have kids, you raise them properly, they continue your last name, you write a book, you make music, you make movies, you make something that outlives you.
True. All of this is true. Well said.
Well said, soldier. So that's Patrick Bet-David, and generally I actually really like his content. But the thing is with a lot of these older guys, say, you know, around 50 plus-ish, they just truly do not understand what the current dating market is. If you've been watching content like mine, you've been in the dating market, you've seen all your friends' experiences, you know that these women are not wives. They are just not. They're not women that you can build a future with. They're not women that you can give children to. So in the ideal world, I agree. I think this is fantastic. I think every man should get married and have children if he is able to, with a good woman in the right setting where the laws aren't going to destroy you. So I'm going to say it again, get out of the West, leave, because truly a lot of these issues are Western problems. These are not worldwide problems. Build your value in the US and take it where you are valued.
When you get enough lonely single men in their young ages of like 20 to 30, right, with no family, no kids, nothing to die for, to stand for, you're going to have public tragedies keep happening. Soon they'll start targeting higher ups in government because, you know, once the greed sets in from those at the top and they take more and more and more and you're left with nothing, then you'll really see the, quote, revolt everybody talks about.
What it's like going to a Christian singles event.
Hey girl, what's up?
Hey girl, nothing much. What's up with you?
Girl, I'm chilling. What's going on with you?
I heard about your last online dating experience.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl. Crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm done with these dating apps.
I feel you. Well, I actually have an event for you to go to tonight.
For real? Where is it?
It's gonna be at my church. What? Girl, why? It's gonna be a lot of single dudes there.
Lies.
I am not lying. I'm for real.
Nah, I ain't messing with you because the last time you invited me to your church's singles event, it was all women there. Girl, might as well have been a ladies' night or something.
We had a good time the last time, remember?
What I remember was that we spent half the time praying for husbands when the husband should have been there that night at the event. No.
You're being dramatic. It was a few dudes there.
It was 3 guys there, and 2 of them were there with their girlfriend. And then the other one was there with his wife. At a singles event.
It wasn't that bad. I'm telling you, it's gonna hit tonight.
Single events where singles go to meet other people are the worst, because that's pretty much just the leftovers and the completely hopeless people that have zero values and zero standards, you know. They just go there in hope that they find someone that they can date. You know, single groups, single Facebook groups, single markets, dating apps, like all of these things are where the singles with no standards go to and never get anything. That's the worst place to meet high quality women.
I have zero experience with singles events, just never needed to go. But I'm super curious, have you guys ever been to a singles event? Leave a comment below. I really want to hear your experience. So let me know a couple things, like how old were you and what type of people were there?
And that's why I do not go to those mixers anymore. When you go, it ends up being nothing but women. And to those men that like to say you can't find women, you can't approach women, you know, they're there at these mixers. It's a beautiful, successful women who are making a conscious effort to put themselves out there to meet someone. And before you start hating, oh, there's just a bunch of women that can't find nobody. And there's a lot of people out there that can't find anybody. Young, old, black, white, rich, poor. These women are actively putting in the work to make themselves available.
That's right.
Guys, you really don't even have to spend money at these events. Fellas, start signing up for these events. Start going to these events. I like these events because it makes it easy to approach someone, and it makes it easy for someone to approach you. Classic stuff. Putting this out there because I want to start going to them again. Yeah, sign up for them. Just sign up for someone, and it makes it easy for someone to approach you. That classic stuff. Putting this out there because I want to start going to them again. Yeah, sign up for them. Just sign up for them.
It's always astonishing. Like, most women today truly just have no idea what men are looking for. Men's voice in today's world is just completely unheard and shut out. Men want the sweet, soft, submissive, fit, feminine, friendly, fill up your stomach, empty your balls, and that's it. And then you have women like that. It's like, oh, well, I'm beautiful. Yeah, I'm 40, but I'm beautiful. Men are looking for beautiful, youthful women to have children with, especially the high value dudes that a lot of these women are going after. Oh, but I'm successful. I make my own money. Okay, that same guy you're looking for, he has money. Why does he need your money? Like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Path of progress, boys, and I'll see you later.